You guys may think video games are the best thing on the planet, but there's one thing that's literally messing it up. And you know what that is? Video game fanboys. And I'm talking about Nintendo fanboys, I'm talking about Sony fanboys, and I'm talking about Microsoft fanboys, and PC fanboys. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get started, shall we? But, okay, fanboys change gaming, and not in a good way. Just saying. But let's get started. Nintendo fanboys. Nintendo fanboys will just argue with Sony fanboys and be like, the new console has no flaws. It's one of the best things ever. When it isn't. Like, Nintendo fanboys completely go crazy about the Nintendo GameCube. And I'm not gonna lie, the GameCube is a good console. It's the controller that I have a problem with. It's not the console that I have a problem with. It's the controller. I don't have a problem with the console itself, but it's what people usually like to do. Mainly Nintendo fanboys, like I said. They will go crazy over anything if it's something like the GameCube. And then they will completely ridicule the next Nintendo console if it's not anything like the GameCube. And I don't like that. If you want a GameCube so much, go ask Nintendo to make a GameCube number 2 or something like that. I mean, you're not really helping your situation by just saying it in places that Nintendo can't even hear you. If Nintendo has their own YouTube channel, right? Nintendo has their own YouTube channel. So technically, they got Facebook, they got Twitter. You can pretty much go and just request for Nintendo to, like, probably try have their next console after the Switch be the Nintendo GameCube 2. Don't just sit there and just make a video about it. And just say, okay, I just want Nintendo to make a GameCube 2, Nintendo will be great again. Which they probably wouldn't be. I mean, what they gotta do is they have to have their console be fit for pretty much every single gaming genre. RPGs, fighting games, shooting games, platformers. That's what their new console would have to be. It would have to fit for every single gaming genre that there is. Because if it's not fit for one genre, then the console sucks, pretty much. Like the Wii U, for example, that console was not fit for fighting games, which made the Wii U not that great. I mean, Smash Bros. Is a whole different story, but yeah. Sony fanboy. Okay, Sony and Microsoft fanboys are kind of the same. So I'm going to talk about them both in pretty much one sum it all up thing. Sony and Microsoft fanboys will just be like, hardcore gamer, if you play Nintendo, you're not a hardcore gamer. That's pretty much all they do. I mean, like, what the heck? That's all they will do. Be like, oh, okay. If you come up to someone who has a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, and you say, hey, you thinking about getting that new Smash Brothers, or you thinking about getting that new Mario game? And they will just be like, get the heck out of here, scrub. I don't know why you still play those kiddie games to begin with. Shut up! If you play kid games, you just like kid games. If you think they're fun, they're fun. I mean, like, come on. Sony and Microsoft fanboys will completely ridicule you on what type of stuff you like. If they say you like Nintendo, they'll say that you're a baby, you're a scrub, get good, buy PlayStation, and all that bullcrap. And I hate that. I freaking hate that. I mean, like, really? How the heck do you expect to have anything good? How do you expect to have your if you want to have good fanboys, right? And fanboys aren't good at all. I'm going to say that. Fanboys are not good at all. Because what they would do, like I said in the beginning of the video, what they said, what I said was, they will try to persuade you to like what they like. That's what I hate about Sony fanboys. Any fanboy, because they will make you, they'll pretty much say, you better like this system or you should stop playing video games or anything. And I'm like, really? Just because I don't like Sony, that makes me stupid? Just because I don't like Xbox, that makes me not a hardcore gamer? Just because I play Nintendo, that doesn't make me an MLG gamer. Like, seriously. Grow up. If they don't like, if they like Nintendo, they like Nintendo. Just seriously. Just freaking grow up already. You're talking about be a man and play M-rated games. No. Be a man and just respect if they like Nintendo or not. Don't be all immature and like acting like a freaking child and be like, oh, you're a freaking, you're a darn, you're a Nintendo fanboy because you just like Nintendo. Like, what? Okay. That's literally two things. That's the opposite of what the games you play. They're rated M for mature. What you're doing when you say that you're a baby if you don't play M-rated games, that makes you childish, and then two, it makes you immature. So technically, if you say you're a baby for not playing M-rated games, then playing M-rated games makes you a baby, because it's literally childish as all heck to be like, okay, you don't play this certain game, you're a childish fanboy. You're a childish fanboy if you defend it with no solid evidence. Like, if you say Nintendo has better graphics than PS4, Xbox One, that makes you a Nintendo fanboy, because clear facts will show you that the Wii U cannot handle Unreal Engine 4 like the PS4 can. Stuff will show you. If you pay attention to that sort of stuff, you'll show that Nintendo doesn't freaking care. Well, I mean, I don't say that they don't care about specs, but they're starting to show that with the Switch. I don't know, because I don't have one yet, because it's not out. So I won't know crap about that thing until it comes out. But mainly, Sony and Microsoft fanboys just like to ridicule people because they don't want to buy the next PlayStation. Like, hello? That makes no freaking sense. Alright. Now, PC fanboys. PC fanboys are literally the worst thing. The worst type of fanboys out there. Nintendo fanboys are literally like, they don't really care much. But they're still bad. I'm gonna say that. But, this is one thing I hate about Nintendo fanboys. They have a tendency to kill consoles. Nintendo fanboys are deadly to consoles. They will kill it. So unless you can't stand that console, then don't be a fanboy, because you will freaking kill it if you are. If you defend the console and pretty much just say all this stuff, you will freaking kill it. Because saying Nintendo is good is showing Nintendo what they're doing wrong. Saying Nintendo is good is showing them what they're doing wrong. So if pretty much either way, Nintendo is gonna learn from their mistakes, whether it be from the console sales to what Sony fans say, to what Microsoft fans say, to what Nintendo fanboys say. They're going to learn from those mistakes, which is why the Switch was made. Because of what all the Sony fanboys said, what all the Nintendo fanboys said, because that is what happened. That's pretty much what everyone was saying about the Switch, about the Nintendo Wii U. People were saying the Wii U has the best graphics. And Nintendo looked at it and they said these aren't next gen level graphics. So they decided to make a new console, because duh, you can't have a new console. Okay, let me just stop, because I bet you this video isn't gonna get anywhere. This isn't gonna get anywhere. I'm just gonna say that. Me just ranting on and on about these stupid fanboys who will just defend the console for no darn reason will be it'll probably be the end of me, because I bet you people will just be like, scrub, you're a game hater. And just because I say someone's a fanboy because for solid reasons that they're a fanboy, that makes me a gaming hater? Really? But PC fanboys, I'm just gonna sum it up in this one sentence. Okay, I got 3 letters for you. MLG. I got 3 words. Okay, let me change that. I got 3 words, 3 letters, 2 words for you. MLG Dank Memes. Whew. Oh man. Oh dudes, these are complete worshippers of MLG Dank Memes, because they will be like, oh yes, you got Rant Scrub or freaking Doritos and the Mountain Dew, Dank Memes and all that stuff, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to be continued. And I'm not saying that works well with trying not to laugh challenges, but seriously, having that there for no reason is literally the worst thing that you would do. So pretty much, I'm just gonna sum this all up in one sentence: fanboys suck.